Hello everyone, welcome to another Octane tutorial. This time we're going to cover Toon lighting in Octane for Blender. Let's get started. So we're going to continue from our last project and basically open that up, and we're going to remove all the lights. First of all, we have to bring in a Toon light. So we're going to start doing that by bringing a point light. Point light is automatically a omnidirectional Toon light. Now there's two light types for Toon lighting, and that's point lights and sunlight. In order for the lights to affect the object, we also have to change the material. So we removed the universal material and applied a Toon material to our objects. We're going to add an RGB color to change the color of our lights. And one thing you'll notice that by using RGB color, the power parameter does not seem to affect the scene. But what we can do is raise or lower the value of the color to control the intensity of the light. Now I'm going to bring in a sunlight, which is a directional Toon light. I'm going to grab an RGB color node and plug it into the Toon direction light. Now that we have that node there, we can also switch out the Toon direction light and make it also into a Toon point light. So even though you bring in the different light sources, you can still control the light type through the node system. What I just did there was to change the way you control the lights. You can control it through the light object direction, or you can control it through the node, which gives you an interface where you can slide your mouse around to move the sunlight. Now we're going to try to experiment by bringing in a geometry and see if we can set that geometry to emit a Toon light. This works for physical based lights, but it does not seem to work for Toon lights. As you can see, nothing is lighting up. Now I'm going to try a directional light. And also nothing. Now I thought maybe the geometry is blocking it, but even when I delete the geometry and just leave a empty node, it still doesn't work. So I'm satisfied in saying that switching a geometry to a Toon light will not work. So what I'm going to do right now is show you the basics of the Toon material and how that affects the look. The specular controls the intensity of the highlights. As I slide it back and forth, you can see it. And the roughness controls the size of the highlights. So that makes sense because the rougher it is, the more spread out the highlight. And we can control where the light is coming from, either from the Toon lights that we set up, or we can make the light source come from a camera. Now these are various smoothing options to control how the shadows fall on the objects. You can even control the thickness of the lines based on curvature, and even the opacity of the object. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below.